Hello, water signs. Welcome into your next week's focus and blessings. Let's see what's coming in for all of you. And I really wish you an amazing week. It is a beautiful week for water signs. So let's see what's coming in. I'll start with Pisces. Let's see what your beautiful bloom card has got for you today, Pisces. What is your focus message for the week? And you have open heart. Oh, isn't that awesome? And Pisces, you know, you are an open heart person. You do feel it all. So you're encouraged this week to use that beautiful personality of yours. Flow, explore, getting your life purpose as you find meaning, creation, which is all about that soul feeling. And look, it's not an easy mission, but you manage to get through day by day, and you do manage to open your heart to the goodness in life. Even though you dream to transform life and you dream things to be a lot more easier for those around the world, for animals, for people, your purpose is to feel things that aren't easily tangible for others and then share that and to embrace that, but also to let go of the memories that don't serve you anymore. So you know how sharp and lonely pain can feel. This is exactly who you are. So open your heart this week, because your purpose involves interconnection, creation, and healing and love. So feel it all. Feel it all. So let's see what your tarot cards have to say. I'm asking your guides, I'm asking spirit, angel spirits and guides to give you a focus tarot card to go with your open heart. That one did flick over, so let's take it. And I'm going to be asking what your possible challenges are for Pisces. Possible challenges. Let's take that one. And let's see what your blessings are coming in for the week. What are your blessings? And let's take that one. All right. So focus. Oh, you've got your card, Pisces. This is the Queen of Cups. In fact, it's more of a Cancer's card, but it is a water sign. And the Queen of Cups is that focus of, look how she's looking up to the sun. She is opening her heart. This is the Queen of Hearts. She's doing what she loves. She's connecting. She's got lots of gratitude for that beautiful sun energy. Go and sit outside a little bit. Go and take in nature. Express yourself in the only loving way you know, and that is what you're encouraged to do. In two cards now, so open your heart, feel it all. This card literally says that. What your possible challenges could be. Oh, you've got the Page of Wands. So Page of Wands is coming in. The Page of Wands is a fire sign, so you might have somebody coming in. One of your children might be a fire sign, or somebody with a young energy coming in to go, no, we need to get things done. And all you want to do is just feel. You just want to be around. You just want to create and have purpose and find your happy place. And this page is wanting to have an adventure, and it could be you as well, because it could be your side of you that's going, oh no, I've got so much to do, I've got places to go, people to see. But you're happiest when you're dreaming and creating. So take this energy, this challenge that's coming in, the fast energy, because this is very fast energy. Take that fast energy and perhaps create a scenario around beautiful possibilities in life, exploring, slowing it down a little bit, because the challenge is life goes on. Life is happening around you. It's very hard to be in this state all the time. But you are most fulfilled when you are spilling your love over to everybody. And this is what it's saying here. Open your heart up. So if you can do that, if you can show everybody else around you that you can still have love, it doesn't have to be rush. It doesn't have to be getting to your to-do list of getting the time ticked off. This is about humans. This is about animals. This is about nature. This is about expressing yourself in creative ways, channeling your feelings into this beautiful gift that you have that nobody else can touch, which is your heart. So the challenge is just to allow time to be your friend this week. And then what is your possible blessing? You've got the Seven of Wands. Now that's coming in as a boundary card for you. And the Seven of Wands is this time. It's this napping at your toes. You see how time is saying, oh, but you've only got 24 hours in a day, Pisces. You can't be sitting around dreaming. But this is what your blessing is coming to say. You know what? I am not allowing you to do that to me. You are going to be on higher ground. You are encouraged to say, no, I am not allowing you to rush my life. I'm enjoying this moment in this time in this place. And if anybody's rushing you at work, say, I do my best work when I'm happy and I'm open-hearted. Don't allow them to push you around. And look what you've got at the bottom of the deck. You're really, really just getting a little tick from spirit to say, that is what life is about. This is your happy place. When your dreams and people around you are happy, when you get to that goalpost. You know, when you set yourself a goal and you get to that goalpost and you actually realize, I don't have to change anything. I don't have to look for another dream. I'm happy where I am. So that is what Spirit wants you to concentrate on this week, instead of having to always go for the next goal, because sometimes life can show you those challenges, and it can be quite debilitating to a Pisces. So let's see how the universe has got your back, Pisces. How has the universe got your back this week? How has the universe got your back this week? Look at that. My energy creates my reality. What I focus on is what I will manifest. So if you're focusing on time factors and people putting barriers up for you, and you go, you know what, everybody, I'm moving towards what makes me happy. That is my happy place. That is what you will manifest. Love it, Pisces. Okay, let's see what your little encouraging sticker messages here. I've got one here that says, don't be bitter. So if there's a situation where you look at it, your life, and you go, okay, you know what, I need to have this more, I have to have more of that. That's not typically who you are. So I'm actually going to draw you another one. But bitterness can be how people make you feel, Pisces, because I think you're the one that's helping others not feel bitter. So let's see your second one that says, be proud of the work you do, the person you are, and the difference you make. That's more like it. I like that, Pisces. Have an awesome week, and I'll chat to you soon. Right, Cancer, let's see what's coming in for you. What is your focus for your week? Let's go to our beautiful Bloom Oracle cards. Let's see what's coming in for your beautiful message for the week. What should you be focusing on, Cancer? Let's see what we got here. And we have Cactus. Whoops. Oh, goodness me. There was quite a yap. Adapt and thrive. You got Cactus. Now, I know that a cactus always lives in a very arid part of life. Cactuses are extremely hardy, and Cancer, that's who you are. You know, you're happiest when you feel loved, you're well fed, you enjoy the sweet company of your favorite people, and that's often at home. So if there is a situation that you're coming to this week and you have to focus on finding that home within yourself, somewhere that you can feel comfortable, I think that's what Spirit is trying to say to you is perhaps cuddle up and be cozy with a feeling more than a place. And it fills up your nature to console and care for others, and to care for animals, and to create memories with them. But sometimes you may not be in the place that you wish to be in. So this cactus is saying adapt and thrive. And I know that you can do this. You can definitely do this, Cancer. So let's see what's coming in for you as your messages for the week. I'm going to just align with Tarot here and ask Tarot, what is your focus with this cactus? Let's give us a bit more information on this for Cancer. And what are your possible challenges with this cactus? How do you adapt and thrive, and what could be your possible challenges? Let's take that one. And then what are your blessings for the week? What are your blessings for the week? And I'm going to take that one, Cancer. Let's see what's coming in. Right. Okay. Let's see what's coming in. And you have 10 of Wands as your focus. So it's definitely some kind of an energy coming in for you this week where you could find that you are a little bit out of place with your situation. This feels like it's, you know, your purpose is probably going to be, you're probably going to feel your purpose is not 100% there. And, you know, you're ruled by the moon. It governs your emotions. So when you, in your purpose with your feelings and how you show sympathy to others, it can make you feel a little bit overburdened and empty sometimes. So your purpose is to create space so that your soul can be a little bit more comfortable where you are this week. And, you know, your purpose is to also heal and embrace yourself too, not only everybody else. So with this beautiful energy coming in here of the cactus, to give you that little tweak to say, Cancer, when you inspire those around you, please don't be too vulnerable to them, and don't take on their energy, and don't take on everything that they are giving you, because it becomes too heavy. And at the end of the day, when you focus on that, you are not nourishing yourself. And how can you be a better person back to them if you are absolutely overburdened? And you can see this guy's trying to walk up the stairs here. He can't get up the stairs. He's just got way too much on his plate. So watch that this week. And what are your challenges going to be? And your challenges are going to be trying to find a way out of that, because the page energy is an energy of oh, excuse me, I swallowed this cough. Gosh, my throat totally closed in there. So, as I was saying, this is your possible challenges, that you don't give up easily. This is an energy of trying to be an entrepreneur, trying to take calculated risks, trying to be the whiz kid, trying to be out there smarter than others, and trying to not get hurt so easily, but and trying to be everybody's friend. See, he's trying to please everyone here. So that could be the challenge for you, because I think that this archetype, this little page here, is usually a younger person. It's a stronger sort of achieving goals type of person. Now, if this person is around you, let's say this is not you as the challenge. Let's say this person is coming into your life as a challenge. This is an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or what is the other earth sign? Virgo. So this could be somebody coming in to challenge you, to perhaps put you out of your happy place, and that's when you've got to adapt and thrive. This is what your cactus card is saying to you. But if it's you, if you feel that this is you and you need to recalculate what you are doing in life, what your purpose is, and this is definitely saying to you, be careful of what you are concentrating on. You could be putting all your eggs into one basket, and it's not right for you. Let's see what your blessing is. You've got 7 of Cups, exactly. So what Spirit showed me here is that perhaps you are putting too much effort into one thing, and look the blessing is. There's so many other things that are possible for you. You know how you have these dreams and wishes, and you think, okay, this is the way I want to go. I'm going to adapt and thrive in there. And then you got this little nudge to say, that road is the harder road to take. And you realize after you've set back and you've actually closed that door, or you've actually taken time to think, reassessing everything, I do have choices. And this 7 of Cups is a choices card. So that to me is very important for you this week, Cancer, because even though you're wanting to adapt and thrive, and even though you're wanting to get through the thorns and the harder times, because usually cactuses grow where there's no rain, and they still flower and they still have their ways forward. I think Spirit is saying to you here is perhaps the way forward that you have been working on is the harder, the desert climate kind of way. So this is definitely prompting you to navigate challenges with resilience and creativity, rather than going straight ahead for one idea. You might be going through a phase of your life where you feel like, oh my gosh, this is a never-ending drought for me. I feel as if I just can't get anywhere. But what Spirit is showing you here, you've got so many blessings. You've got so many things that you could opt for. And you don't realize it because you're so focused on the one way, and that is weighing you down. So I think ask yourself, what do you need to thrive in this moment? What is it that will make you happier there? Awesome, Cancer. So let's move these across and let's see what the universe wants you to. I don't look at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, you see you've got 5 of Pentacles. And 5 of Pentacles makes you feel like you're out in the cold. 5 of Pentacles is a card to say, this is costing me too much money. This is too risky for me. So yeah, just check that out for yourself. Whatever you feel that you are putting too much energy into, this Page of Pentacles is saying you're not saving in the long run. You definitely aren't. Rather, I know sometimes you go, oh, I've gone so far on a project, I don't want to just end that now. But what Spirit is saying to you, you have other choices. You always have options, Cancer. So before you get way too weighed down by the burdens, have a good look at what you can move around a bit. And this is what the universe is saying to you. I'm apologetic. I am unapologetic about what I desire, and trust that what I focus on will grow. So Spirit is saying to you now, there must be something else that is more of a desire to you than what you're working on. And you are trying to adapt and thrive. But you need to focus on what you trust that will be for you. Interesting, very interesting reading. This is one of the first ones today that have come out like this. Everybody else has been told, and all the signs, to let it go, start something new, but you've been asked to reassess more than drop everything. All right, let's have a look at your last little sticker. It says, doing something little by little is better than doing nothing at all. Gosh, Cancer, this is so interesting. So it feels like that you are just way too impatient with whatever you're doing. It's burdening you. Just re-look at it and have a look at your options, so you don't feel like you're left out in the cold and you've got nowhere to go. Doing something little by little is better than doing nothing at all, Cancer. Take care and have an awesome week. Okay, Scorpio, it's your turn. Let's see what's coming in for you. What is your focus for the week, and what do you need to know from my beautiful bloom cards? What is your focus for the week, Scorpio? There's one jumping out there. Let's see what that is for you. And you have joy. Find joy in the simplicity. Oh, I love it. And I love that these two moon cards right here. We had the solar eclipses last week and the new moon. And now in the end of the month, we're having a lunar eclipse. But this is the in-between. We're going into a week of in-between. And we've got beautiful new growth here. And we've got old growth that is showing you what is part of the joy. Find the simplicity. So I find joy in the simplicity. So Scorpio, I know you're a sign of hard work and you're always out there and trying to get everything right for yourself. Passion, intense people, you're creating all the time. So let's see what's coming with your tarot cards. What you should focus on. What Scorpio focus on. What is possible challenges for you, Scorpio, and what are your blessings this week? So focus, challenges, and blessings, Scorpio. Let's see what is coming in. So focusing with this joy card, you've got the Emperor. Oh, awesome. Now the Emperor is a very strong card. He comes in as a dad figure. He comes in as no nonsense, but he's still kind. He still knows what he's doing. He's still very planned. He's planned his life to a T. He doesn't have to worry about anything. He's sitting back with his little contemplation finger by his mouth and he's going, right, let's see things work out as I planned. So that is the joy. Plan your joy. But you must do it with vigor. You need to do it with belief and you need to do it with passion, because this is a card to say, I don't have any doubt that it's going to happen. So your focus this week is really, really focused, if that's the word I should use. But your challenge is the Judgment card. Oh, interesting. So one major arcana, two major arcana. And you can see this person's face. The Judgment is usually a card that comes in to say, you've been sleeping for a very, very long time and you need to wake up now. In other words, there are way too many things that are in the same routine going over and over, and perhaps you've been complaining, perhaps you're not sure how to get out of it, and this Judgment card is saying break free from that. And that is your challenge this week, because perhaps you don't know how to get to this stage of your life where you are full of joy. So let's see what your blessings are to fit into that. Oh, you've got the Four of Cups. So the Four of Cups is a card that comes in to say, sometimes, and now this is very opposite to what usually the Four of Cups is, but usually there's a card coming in to say, yeah, I've got an offer for you. Life has got an offer for you. Why aren't you taking it? Why are you not getting it? But sometimes that isn't meant for you. All right. So this is what I'm thinking could also be for you. Let's have a look at your bottom of the deck. Yes. Okay, great. So there's another offer coming in here. So what Spirit is saying to you, there are offers in your life that perhaps you are not even looking at, because you've got your eye on something else. You've got your eye on the prize that you think is right for you. And that is the little routine going over and over and over again. You don't find that joy that way because it doesn't feel right. But what you need to focus on this week is what aligns with you 100%. And that is quite a hard thing for a lot of people to do. I know that if somebody gave you a piece of paper and say, sit down, Scorpio, what do you need right now? What do you want? What makes you happy? What is your happy place? What are you going to say to them? It's a long process there. It's not an easy question to answer. And, your purpose in life is what is the word? You've got quite a hard shell. People don't see the softness inside of you because you're always trying to cope. You're always trying to be the strong one in the room. But this week is to find yourself and access yourself. Okay? Find what it is that exactly the way that you want it to happen. That deep side of you, that no doubts and fear side of you, that no fear of failure side of you, because this is what you need to focus on. I'm not going to fail. So make peace with your light and your dark side, because you have got that. And that's where the joy will be. You'll be so much more, you could possibly be having a breakthrough, because this middle card here with your challenges that's going to be your almost like a breakthrough for you, but you're not quite sure how to get there. And your happy place is when you're being fearless, when you're expressing your mind, your emotions, not in an unkind way, but diving deep. And you feel free when you are using your instincts in a way that fulfills you to the light up inside of you. So find that joy again, explore it, get the wisdom within yourself, because your cards are saying here that offers are waiting in the background, but you just seem to be going around that same circle and over and over. And the Emperor is, do what you need to do. You can pursue your goals, and you can change them, and you can become a leader, and you can lay strong foundations, and you can be actively important, and you can be stable. It's a very, very masculine energy, this whole reading for you here. Don't listen to your side of you that says, oh, I can't do this, and I'm in the clouds with this, because this guy here, the Knight of Cups, is very much a wearing his heart on the sleeve kind of guy. Okay. So I think this is definitely a symbol for you this week to be the ruler, stay strong, be socially strong, use your power, use your wisdom. And if you need to speak to a person about something that you can share with, I think this is also one of those energies where, I need to share my joys and my thoughts with somebody, because I feel like I'm a little bit stuck in the same routine, that challenge. And I don't know how to get out of that. So the universe is sending you this message now. My happiness is a direct reflection of the level of faith I have in the universe. So I think with you and this blessings here, I think you're going to lift your head off this table. It's definitely a encouraging message to say, you know what, my joy, my happiness is waiting right there for me. I don't have to look at the same routine going over and over, because it's a direct reflection of how the level of faith you have in the universe. And the universe is giving you a level up this week to say, you know what, you can move through that, because this Judgment card is a big wake-up call. Sure, why does yours always come out in so deep, Scorpio? I always feel like it's such a listen to me, Spirit is saying. So this huge awakening card here tells you that there's a greater purpose in your life, and you are deserving of joy. Slow down, pay attention to anything that comes to you this week, because that's your faith in the universe. It's quite okay. I hope you have a good week, Scorpio, and I'm going to give you just a bit of a relief now with that better message. Look at this. You are all kinds of amazing. And that's what Spirit is saying to you. You've got so much joy. You've got so much going for you. Find the joy in the simplicity. So I'm going to just read this card to you. So I think you need to hear that. It says, we go great lengths to search for joy. We move countries. We adopt puppies. We spend money in things that we don't need. We travel for months and months on end. Months and months, an endless search for feeling that could only be cultivated from within, feeling that doesn't require being anywhere but here. What if it is much more simple? What if, without even being cliche, you could look at a flower and feel the same joy as all the things there above? Be here. Find joy here. It's all here. And this is waiting for you to discover. Can you feel it? So I think this is definitely bringing you back down this week to say to you, it's right in front of you. Please notice it, okay? Have an awesome week, because you are all kinds of amazing. Take care.